going to go ahead and go over the ingredients, and we're going to start throwing it in the bag, and then we're going to throw it on the grill. Quick and easy. I have about a half a dozen chicken breasts here that I have butterflied and just stuck in my Ziploc bag. And I have the juice of 2 limes and the juice of 1 lemon. I kept the shells and I just quartered them up because I'm going to stick them in that bag also. I have about a half a cup of chopped cilantro, very roughly chopped. About 4 green onions that I have roughly chopped. And there's the juice to our citrus. Half a cup of olive oil. We're going to use a squeeze of honey. And then we're going to use these seasonings. I'm going to use a tablespoon each of ground cumin, dried oregano, garlic powder, and if you remember this Just Cook ancho chicken rub that I got in the Mantry box a while back, we're going to use a tablespoon of that, and we're also going to use a tablespoon of this Montana Mex chili salt that we got in our most recent Love with Food box. This stuff is awesome, and this will be the first thing we use it in, and I'm really excited to taste it. So, this is super simple, folks. Let me just pull this stuff out of my way. And just to let you know, if it looks a little bit different, because Rick's not behind the camera today, Molly is. Say hi, Molly.
Hi.
Rick is busy doing something right now, and he's super tired. So we gave him a break. So I'm just going to put everything in the bag. Everything is going to go in. The seasonings, the lemon juice, the lime juice, the olive oil, garlic powder, oregano, cumin, all of the cilantro, and the fresh seasonings are going to go in as well. And I promise you this is all going to fit in this bag. You can definitely do this in a bowl or a casserole dish. You can let this marinate. I'm just going to let it marinate for about an hour or 45 minutes while the grill is heating up, and then we're going to throw them on the grill. You could definitely do this the night before and then just stick it in your fridge, but make sure you stick it in your fridge. Don't leave this on your counter because that's a big no-no. Alright, I almost forgot. We're going to use the honey too, and this is just going to add a little bit of sweetness. It's going to add balance is what it's going to do, because we have sweet, salty, spicy, we have tangy. So about 2 tablespoons of that honey, get that mixed on in there. Then I'm just going to set it aside in my fridge. I'm going to let it marinate, and then we're going to put it on the grill. I'll bring you back when it's time to put these on the grill. Okay, these have sat in the bag for about an hour, and now Rick's getting ready to throw them on the grill. I just wanted to have you have a look when we throw them on the grill. You don't need to marinate chicken forever, but the longer you marinate it, of course, the more that marinade is going to penetrate the chicken. So it's up to you. Like I said, you can make it the night before and do it overnight, or you can do it like I did and just do a quick marinade on it. You can also use fresh garlic if you like, but when you put it on the grill like this, if there's chunks of fresh garlic on there, they're going to burn, and nobody likes the way burned garlic tastes. So we're going to go ahead and cook these off, and I'll meet you back at the kitchen counter, and I'll show you what everything looks like. These just came off the grill, and they look just delicious. So
I have to confess, they taste delicious too.
I know. They really do. They're incredible. Oh, in your mouth. Okay. We're going to use this chicken to make some chicken soft tacos for dinner. I'm going to have some refried beans and all those little toppings that we love on there. Tomato, lettuce, green onion, avocado, salsa, you know. I've made more than what we're going to eat for dinner tonight. So later in the week we're going to have chicken taco salad for supper, and we'll use the rest of this. I have to tell you, using the combination of spices that I used, including that Mexi salt and the Just Cookin' Ancho chicken rub, which are these.
Very good.
And they're incredible together, and I'm sure alone. I have used this separately in another recipe, but I have to tell you, these are great. I can taste every single thing that I put in the marinade. It's bright, it's delicious, it's rich, and it's bold. So just marinating it for 30 minutes was perfect, but you can definitely do it longer, and it'll penetrate that meat even more. So I hope you give this a try, and I hope you love it. we're going to share the ingredients that go into our Cuban style Mojo sauce. Now this is a marinade, but Mojo is really, it's an animal unto itself. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know that for a lot of years I bought Mojo in a bottle. And when I realized what was in it, I realized I was being simply silly, because this is so easy to make and 10 to 100 times more delicious than the stuff that you buy in the bottle. Don't get me wrong, the stuff in the bottle is really good, but this stuff that I'm going to show you how to make is really, really good, isn't it? I mean, this stuff is delicious. Since I don't have access to bitter oranges, we're going to put 1 cup of orange juice, a half a cup of lime juice, and a half a cup of lemon juice. That's our base. Then we move on and we use 1/4 cup of chopped garlic. Yes, 1/4 cup of chopped garlic. So you can chop a whole lot of fresh garlic, or you can do what I did and use the stuff in the jar that I always keep in my fridge. This is perfect for a marinade because it's super quick. You're also going to use 1 medium-sized sweet onion, and you're going to dice it very, very fine, almost to the minced stage. Then we're going to season this up. We're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. This is optional. You don't have to use that. We're also going to use 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of cracked black pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons of, this is kosher salt. You can use whatever salt you like. We're going to go ahead and put all of the juices right into our blender. So get your blender on its base, and we're just going to hit blend. And that's it. Super simple, and boy, is it worth it to make your own. It smells incredible.
You can use a regular blender, right?
Oh, you can use a regular blender. You can use a stick blender, you can use a regular blender, whatever you got. Do you have a smoothie blender? Use that. It's no big deal. Now I'm just going to taste this for seasoning. Oh. It's good. There you have it, a delicious Cuban-style Mojo marinade that's chock full of lemon, lime, orange, garlic, onion, and some delicious spices. We're gonna make a marinade. It's a Greek-style marinade, and that just means that we have been influenced by the flavor profile of Greek food. So these are going to be very strong, delicious Mediterranean flavors. What we're going to start off with is 1/2 sweet onion that I have chopped. So that's about 1 cup. 1/2 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of white wine vinegar, 1/2 cup of olive oil. This is a light olive oil because I have a bottle hanging around that I need to use up. Otherwise, use extra virgin, or if you don't have that, just use whatever vegetable oil you have on hand. Also 1/2 cup of water because we just want everything to blend together nicely. We're going to use 2 to 4 cloves of minced garlic, about 1/4 cup of fresh dill, 1/4 cup of fresh chopped chives. I have about 1 tablespoon of agave nectar. If you don't have agave nectar, you can use brown sugar, maple syrup, or honey. 1 teaspoon each of salt and cracked black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. If you have fresh oregano growing in your garden, go ahead and use it. Use about 2 tablespoons if you're going the fresh route. So this couldn't be any easier. We're gonna pop all of this in the Ninja blender. So there goes our lemon juice, our chives, our dill, our garlic, oregano, salt and pepper, agave nectar, Dijon mustard. We'll put the rest of our liquids. In goes our white wine vinegar, our olive oil, and our water. And we're gonna blend. Okay, we're done blending, and I got my chicken all ready. I have about 3 pounds of chicken breasts that are boneless, skinless, and I just have them in a Ziploc bag. I have filleted them so they are like butterflied in half lengthwise. And I'm gonna give this marinade just a little bit of a taste. Oh, that's good. And I'm just gonna pour all of it on my chicken. This is the perfect amount for that. Now remember, once you use this, you won't be able to use it for anything else. You'll just have to discard it after you get your chicken marinated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop it in here. It's fully covered, you can see we have good coverage. on the chicken. And I'm just gonna let this hang out in the fridge for the rest of the day. And Rick is going to go ahead and grill this, and we will be back and we'll show you what these look like. There you have it. Our grilled and marinated Greek style chicken breasts all ready to go. This is just a few of them. We did a full tray. I know you're gonna love this. It's gonna make cooking quick and easy for all of your summer menu plans, because when you have chicken like this ready to go in the fridge, the possibilities are endless.